Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Valeria or Fluorescence UV. Today we're actually going to do a palette review. I'm so excited because this bad boy has been waiting for me for a couple of weeks because I've been out of town. So we're talking about the Stacey Marie BPerfect collab, and this is the Carnival XL palette. This beauty is so big. Just take a look. It's so beautiful. I'm so excited for this, and this is the colors inside. Obviously, you already know I am a colorful person. This was calling me, so I for sure had to get it. And I love Stacey Marie, her looks that she makes. And I actually do have her first palette, which is the Carnival palette. This is so beautiful. So here's the difference, just to show you real quick how much of a difference it is. This one, the XL palette, is a lot slimmer, and it is a lot bigger than the Carnival palette. So a couple differences I've seen from the Carnival palette and the XL palette is that the Carnival palette does have two highlighters, and they are more on the pink tone, while the XL Carnival palette has three highlighters and they are more on the golden side of it. And this one's very dark bronze, and this is very bronze for sure. So if you want to use this for your makeup kit, I think this would be a perfect palette. Another thing I do want to point out is that this palette does have 8 looks or 8 colors that come in the Carnival palette. So if you're kind of curious on which one to use, maybe you can go for the bigger one. I think they are about almost the same price, or this one's a little bit more expensive. Okay, so the Carnival palette is $60, so it's $58.95. This is American dollars, not euros. And then you do pay, I think, like a $12 fee for shipping for the US because it is a UK brand. So just to keep a heads up about that. And the Carnival palette is $55.95, so $56. Personally, I do recommend people to get the XL just because the packaging is more slick. It's more travel friendly. It's not as bulky as this one, but this one is a beauty too, so I really do love it. If you want to get both, why not? Fuck it. This palette actually comes with 30 vibrant matte eyeshadows, 10 pigment shimmers, and 3 highlighters and a mirror, which of course if you're traveling, it is very convenient. It's a super big mirror. I actually really do like it. You can even kind of have it like standing up like a book. I'm super excited. I'm actually just going to create one look with this and then do a review so we can just get into the gist of it. So let's get started, and we're for sure gonna do a colorful look. We're gonna have a lot of blues and a lot of oranges and reds, and I'm excited so you guys can see what's gonna happen. So I am going to start off with my full face prime, just because this is gonna be a long video if I did my full face. So all I'm really going to do is just get a bunch of loose powder and put it under my eyes for any fallout. Just it'll make it seem like I'm baking, just so it could catch the fallout, and just in case, just because I have a full face and I never really do my eyeshadow last, so this is pretty weird. Now the primer I'm going to use is my MAC Prep and Prime 24 Hours Eye Extended Base. This is a really nice clear base, and because I do have a little bit of foundation, I'm just going to put it on top. Just wanted to try something new today. I do wish I had the P. Louise base, but I don't know why I keep forgetting to buy it. Hopefully soon I can get all of the P. Louise bases, even like the Mitchell one and the clear base and whatnot, because I do see them use the P. Louise base with this palette. So I'm just gonna get the closest thing I got, you know? Just to give you a little heads up, it did come with a little clear thing to protect the palette. Just took it off, and we're going to do something creative. I'm thinking about doing something within the sunset, like a sunset eye look. So for reference, I just screenshotted this picture right here. This is what I'm going to do my inspo on. Of course I'm gonna add more, of course I'm gonna add more orange and red into it, but I just want to use those type of tones. It has blues, it has light blue, it has pinks, it has purples, and it has yellow and orange. So we're just going to see how this goes. I'm so excited, I don't even know what to do. Okay, so I'm going to start as if I was doing a sunset, like the sun is almost fully down. So we're just gonna go in with the first shade, Mood. Now, fun fact, this shade is actually in the first palette, which is the Carnival palette, and it has 9 repeats of the shade, but this is one of the best blue indigo eyeshadow shades I've ever seen, so I'm not complaining. But if you are interested in getting one or the other, I kind of do recommend getting this one because you get more eyeshadow for your money. Alright, so I'm just shaping out my eyes first with the shade Mood. Just kind of packing in the color so I can get the most pigment. Of course, you know already I'm going to smoke this out. You already know how much I love smoky eyes. One thing I really am loving right now is that there is no fallout. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I was being precautious. But I'm not getting any fallout right now. I know I look crazy. Trust the process. We're going to get through this. The brush I'm using to pack on this eyeshadow is from BH Cosmetics. It's from the Weekend Festival brush set, and it's just a number 8 brush. Next thing I'm doing is with my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collab, which is the JH32 brush. I'm gonna go in with the shade Soft Spot, and this is just to blend out the blue. So when I do blend this out, I'm making sure that most of the soft spot goes into the shade Mood, and then you don't really bring that blue up, so you just have it more concentrated in a certain area, and you just barely have the outer edges diffused. You just see the difference between my right eye and then my left eye. Oh, such a difference. I love it. Now this is going to take a little bit of time. Just make sure you keep adding more soft shade, and you're just going to barely bring it up and then just blend outwards, so then you don't have so much blue everywhere and it's more controlled. Then with a clean blending brush, I'm just going to smoke out and just blend, but with no product or anything, just to kind of blend out the edges. This is my Makeup Shack T59 brush that I'm using right now. It's a really big fluffy brush, and this helps out with detailing work and just diffusing everything. Now, because I do see a little bit of pink in the picture, I'm thinking about gonna go in with Pep Talk, and I'm just going to put it right under that blue. I want this to look more blended out more than anything. I don't want sharp lines. So first thing I'm just doing is using my Makeup Shack T6 brush, packing it on. Going back again with Pep Talk, I'm just going to pack that mostly in the first inner corner, just so I can have like a bright pink. Okay, now I'm thinking of just, instead of doing it all pink, I'm gonna do purple on the outer corner. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Wasted, same brush, and just packing it right here, just because the picture does show a little bit of purple, so I'm just doing that on the outer corners, connecting it into the Mood that's over here down in my lid. See, just like that, just to give it a little bit of dimension. Then again, just reapply that Pep Talk just a little bit, just so it blends out into the Wasted shade. Okay, I'm going in with my Morphe Jaclyn Hill collab JH38 brush. I'm thinking about going in with In Lust, just because it is like a berry red instead of a true red. Putting that on top right here, because in the sunset there are tones of red in the sky. So we're just going to pack that in. Honestly, I don't know how the fuck this is going to look. I'm hoping it looks really nice at the end of it. I'm freaking out, but I am just winging it right now. Now that I have the red, I kind of do want to blend out the pink with the purple, like the Mood and the Pep Talk. So I'm just going to get a little bit of Mood in my Morphe E36 brush, which is like a very tiny, small pencil brush. Going to define it just right above and just kind of blend it into the pink. And then going into the wasted shade as well, which is the purple. So the brush that I use for the soft spot, I'm just going to bring it up again, but I'm going to make sure I have no extra product on it. Just going to blend it out. Just because I do feel like the wasted just got lost a little bit, I'm going in back with the same brush, the same Makeup Shack brush, which is the T6 brush. And just packing that into the outer corners. And I'm really just tapping so it blends into that blue. And then just going in again and just blending it out with that soft spot brush with no product. And you can just see it makes like a really nice violet shade in the outer corner. So it looks super cool. Just making sure the red is as pigmented as I can be. Going in with my Makeup Shack T39 brush and the shade Lit, which is this orange one right here. Just going to put that right there into more like a liner and blend it into that red. Ooh, that gives such a cool ombre effect, to be very honest. I'm loving it. Now this shade Lit is actually in the other palette as well. Just keep that in mind when you're considering buying these. Okay, with another flat shader brush, I'm using my BH Cosmetics number 9 brush. I'm going to pick up the shade Fortune just so I can have a little bit of shimmer. And just put that right there in that empty gap to kind of act like it's the sun. I'm just getting a little bit of Keen and putting it on top so it can get brighter. Keen is this yellow eyeshadow shade right here. Now the shade Keen is also in the other palette, just to give you a warning. I feel like I've been using only the shades that are in the palette, which is kind of annoying because I want to use the other ones. Then going back in with Fortune very on top, blend it into that orange. And then again, I'm picking up my T6 brush from Makeup Shack just to get the shade Pep Talk. Get that defined crease right there. Mix it in with the yellow. And then the shade Wasted right here, just so you can see it. It's a lot of tapping and blending shades together. With a lot of patience, you will get to it. So with the other eye, I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna put the shade Keen on first, then go in with Fortune right on top of it. Okay, I got a little bit of fallout, which is very impressive because it wasn't a lot. I'm just going to blend out that blue with a translucent powder, and I'm going to finish up my lower lash line. Oh my god. Whew, bitch. Kind of want to use Showboat, which is this teal, this pretty teal. So I'm gonna get my Morphe R41 brush, and I'm using the shade Showboat, which is like a very nice teal blue. Ooh, yes. Ooh, okay. Ooh, oh, okay. Just packing that shade in. Oh my god, this is so pigmented. I'm in love. Holy crap. Look at that. Just swipe. Ooh. If this is not colorful, I don't know what is. Holy shit. Gonna go in with my Makeup Shack 73 brush, T73 brush. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit first with no product in there, and just attach it right here. Just make it connect with my brown, or with my blue, I'm sorry, with the blue eyeshadow, which is Mood. just to have a little bit of blending here. Then with the same pencil brush, which is the E36, I'm going in with Mood, putting that in that outer corner right there, just to deepen it a little bit. I think I'm gonna go in with Lights Out, which is a black, just so I can just give it a little bit more definition on my outer corner. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm gonna use the highlighter actually, which is Fair Play right here. Just getting a random pencil brush, which is my JH39 brush, and just really tapping that into the inner corner. Ooh, so pretty. This is very gold. I don't know if I would personally use this as a highlight just because it reflects really yellow. I think this would be a perfect, I would guess like an inner corner highlight, but I don't know about highlighter for my face. I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics Power Play eye pencil in the shade Teal, just to brighten up my eyes. Then with a really small brush, I'm going in with Why Though, and I'm going to put that on my waterline, just so the color can stay on longer. Ooh, that is so pretty. It makes it just, I feel like it makes it a lot whiter, and it makes it more visible for sure. So that's why I'm doing that. It looks so good. So now that we have the eyes finished, I'm going to for sure put some mascara on, put my lashes, and then we're going to come back, use the highlighters, and I'll give you a full review. So be right back. So I'm back. I finally finished my eyes. I put mascara on. I put lashes on. The lashes I'm using are Makeup Shack Dubai lashes. You already know. These make me feel like a poppin' ass bitch when I'm not so confident with my makeup. Then I put the lashes on and I feel like it's good. So yeah, I put those on. For the lips, I actually went in with my ColourPop Curvy Lippy Pencil, which is the collab with I Love Sadae. Then I went in with Bear With Me from Dose of Colors, and on top I used the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie collab in The Most. And to be honest with you, I really love that pink reflect. Now we're just gonna go into the last thing, which is, it's a highlighter. Gonna go in with Goldilocks. I'm a little bit scared it's gonna be too dark, so we're just going to put the Fair Play in top if it is too dark. Ooh, so pretty. Yeah, it's a little bit dark, but it is blinding. Oh wow. Oh my god, look at that. Oh wow, I don't even put a lot. Holy shit. Alright, let's do a little bit of Fair Play on the nose, just to kind of these are so blinding. Oh my god, let me just kind of mute it down a little bit. All right, let's just put Fair Play on the very highest points. I'm just gonna put it right here, just dab it in, not even try to mix it. Right there. Oh yes. I didn't even have to wet my brush. This is a dry brush right here. Take a look at that. It fluffs. This highlighter is banging. I do think it's a little bit dark. Yeah, it's giving me that like gray cast. Okay, so if you look straight ahead, you can't really see it, but then when you turn around, bam, it's blinding right there. I do think this highlighter is better as a body highlighter instead of a face highlighter, but that's just my personal opinion. All right, so we're at the end of the look. We're finally done. Now we're gonna talk about the review and what I think about this palette. And which one should you get, the Carnival or the extra large Carnival palette? Okay, let's get started. To be very honest with you, I personally think you should get the XL palette just because you have so many more shades, and the staples from the Carnival palette are in this palette. So the staples from the Carnival palette are actually Keen, Lit, Shuffle, Foolish, Pink Me, Wasted, and Funky, and also Mood and Basic. Those 9 eyeshadow shades are in the Carnival palette, and I really think that they deserve to be here, just because they make such beautiful shades. Especially one of my favorite to blend was Mood and Wasted. I don't know if you can tell in this outer corner right here. Let me zoom you in. Hold up. Like this outer corner right here, it just looks such like a beautiful indigo blue. The Mood shade is just more like a muted blue, and then it helps out with the Wasted to make it more indigo. It just looks so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. I really do prefer how the layout of this is. I love how slim, I love how big it is. It's not as bulky as this one, and I just really think that this one is a banger. From all of these, I'm not mad that they left out these shades. I think they're really pretty and they have their moments, but this one just has so many more better ones. Like this Ecstasy shade, I really wanted to use it, but I decided to go for more of a sunset look. Final thoughts on this palette is you should go out and get it. It's popping. It's a banger. It is for sure 10 out of 10. This one will help you get creative. One of my favorite things about this too is that if you're scared of adding color, you do have your basics right here, which are your neutrals, and you can use them to mix in with these shades right here. I'm obsessed. I really do like it. I like how my eyeshadow came out. I do think they blend out so beautifully, and I didn't have that much fallout on most of my shades, so that is something that I'm really surprised about. I'm very happy with. Hopefully I can do more looks with this and I can focus more on the green side of this. One of the things that I'm not so happy about are the highlights, because I do prefer the highlights from the Carnival palette just because they're more pink tone and they can be worked as natural shades, but these are perfect for the body, and I think these would look so good. As you can tell right there, they're more like gold. They have gold reflex, and you can see the swatches right there. They have such a yellow undertone that I don't think everybody can wear these. That's the one thing I just was a little bit meh about the palette. This is my review on the palette. Let me know if you're going to get it. Let me know if you're actually interested in buying this one, or let me know if you're going to get the Carnival or the XL Carnival palette. Comment down below. Let your girl know. I'll be here. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye guys.